I need y'all to like the video. Comment if you want, but turn your post notifications on so you know the next time I drop. Up next, we got a stay-at-home mom, files for divorce, and then realizes that she can't afford her lifestyle.
So I see women on this app like crashing out because of how horrible like their ex-husbands are, their baby dads are, just like ruining their life and just, you know, making their life so difficult. And I'm like, oh my God, that's so horrible what those women are going through. And now I'm one of them. I filed for divorce 2 months ago. I've been trying to look for an apartment, and the places that I'm looking at, I need to make 3 times the rent to be able to rent them. And unfortunately, with my job, I'm a CNA. I don't make 3 times the rent. So I need a child support order to be able to add to my income so I can meet the requirement.
Welcome to adulthood.
And I've been trying to get into some sort of settlement with my soon-to-be ex-husband on that. And basically, he is blackmailing me, I guess. He wants me to sign away all rights I have to his military retirement. He is in the Army. He has been in for 18 years. He'll be retiring in 2 years. And I've been married to him the entire time. So the retirement's a marital asset. So I am entitled to part of it. We've been going back and forth and fighting about it, and I just can't take it anymore. I just want to leave. I just want to move out, and I just want to start my life over. So I offer to sign away my right to the military retirement in return for spousal support and the entirety of the savings account that we have. I send the proposal to my lawyer and tell her this is what I'm proposing to do, and she comes back and says, well, this is a bad idea. And then she says, well, you could get a temporary order from the court for the child support, but that's going to cost you $4,000 in legal fees, and it may not be binding because it's only temporary, so you may not even be able to use that to really add to your income. And she goes into this long thing, which I appreciate. I appreciate her telling me the legal stuff, because she's basically telling me you are an idiot to sign this away. And she does all the numbers, and the numbers don't make any sense. Basically, I'm giving away more to get less. She's basically trying to persuade me to kind of wait this out till the final order happens because it will go in my favor if I can just wait it out. But I can't wait it out because I have to stay in the house with this person. Yesterday, he called me the nanny. He said that I'm going to pay you child support and you're just going to be the nanny for my kids. When I told him, like, I need to try and stay in the district so our kids can keep going to their school, and the neighborhood that we're in is a little bit more expensive, so I need the child support order. And he said, it's not my problem. It's not my problem that you can't afford a place for them to live. In fact, I hope that's how it plays out, because I want the kids to see that you can't support them.
You could argue, the tonality, given what she's saying is exactly how it's being said, but you got to think, this is war. They're going through a divorce and she's upset at the fact that he's winning. And a lot of times you get into these spaces where women typically don't understand the value of their relationship and their marriage. They get kind of complacent, and so until they step out into the real world, they really don't understand how treacherous the real world is.
I want the kids to see that you can't afford for them to live in a nice place, and I want them to know that they're gonna have to go through a hardship because of what you did. Your pressure campaign that he's been putting me under for the last 2 months since I filed is really him trying to get me to drop the whole thing.
It's negotiating, and you're not going to negotiate with somebody at their strongest. You're going to negotiate where they're the most vulnerable. So if you want to move this way, he's trying to keep the things that are beneficial for him and what will alleviate some of the strain that you're going through. That's just what it is.
I honestly believe that. I honestly believe he just wants me to drop the whole thing. If I went to him and I said, okay, I'm just going to drop the divorce, got rid of my lawyer, and then didn't do anything, I think he'd drop his lawyer and we would just go about life like before. I honestly believe that.
Maybe. But if he says we're through, that's when reality gonna strike her ass.
I just think he doesn't want to not be married anymore. To me. Not because he loves me or anything like that, but just because this is a big inconvenience to him. It's a big inconvenience, and he has to do all of these things he doesn't want to do, and all he wants to really do is just go to work, come home, play video games, watch some corn, and nap.
It's amazing to me how she qualifies it as it just being a big inconvenience, as if divorce isn't literally ripping your family apart and traumatizing the kids. There's more at stake here than just it inconveniencing one man. Your kids are going to be traumatized from this. The life that they knew that was stable will no longer be stable. And then when you decide to introduce another man into the picture, they're going to have to deal with the trauma of that. I can't fathom how somebody in their right mind can look at this and not see it in its totality. You want to know why? Because she's drunk off of her emotions and she can't see the bigger picture. And so she's going to have to learn this lesson the hard way. I wouldn't even take her back, man, to be honest with you.
And I'm disrupting all of his plans with my annoying, irritating divorce. This is very long, but I'm hoping that a woman's going to see me, see what I'm going through, and say to yourself, I don't want to go through that. And it could easily be me, because it could easily be you. I am not special. I am not special or unique. I'm just a woman. I'm just a woman with 2 kids. What can happen to you too?
Sometimes somebody has to absolutely lose everything that they have in order to understand its value. I can guarantee you, after that divorce, it's gonna be a year or 2 later of her struggling where she is gonna be crying to get back into the house. That's just how it is. When you live such a comfortable life and someone is doing 80% of what they need to be doing, a lot of times women get very nitpicky and they want to try and stretch it to 100 instead of being satisfied with the 80.
Now.
Randy, what are you doing? I got a call that Mia was down here in the hospital. She was hurt. You think the hospital, this is a game, Brandy?
You didn't have to do that. You know how much I love you.
Excuse me? Do what? No, don't.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. No, they made me do it. I didn't.
You're under arrest.
Officer, I think you got a motherfucker. You making a make. You making a
Please don't.
If y'all know what's going on with DDG and what's that girl name again? Holly Bailey. Do y'all know why that's so funny? Because she's apparently a psycho.
Nobody's gonna ever talk about this. You wanna know why you get your ass beat? Because you prefer to deal with niggas who you think you're better than. You prefer to deal with niggas you think you're in better positions than. You prefer to deal with niggas you're gonna always have leverage over. And not only you have that motherfucking mouth. That motherfucking mouth and attitude of yours is so fucked up. You think that man don't know he's beneath you? You think that man don't know he depends on you? You think that man doesn't know the positions he's in? The only thing he has over you is his manly strength. I'm not saying what the nigga doing is right. I'm just saying the way you set your situation up was damn near for failure. The way you are and what you chose to deal with is set up for failure. See, because a nigga like me and other brothers out here that work hard to be how I am and to put themselves in position the way I am, they don't got to worry about putting hands on you. They tell you get the fuck out. And guess what y'all do with niggas like me? Y'all have to find other sneaky, provoking ways to get us out of our position. Because we don't gotta do that. We don't gotta resort to putting hands on you. No, thank you. Too much to lose. You can escort yourself out though. See, now that right there hurts and sizzles the ego. It hurts the ego to know a man won't even engage with you in that type of realm, to put hands on you. He'll just say, you can leave out of my place and go back to where the fuck you would like to reside and take that to somebody else's doorstep. You're not used to that. You're used to being able to play full victim and saying, this man put his hands on me. No, ma'am. Please leave. I don't engage in those activities. That's the shit you on. That's you on crash out mode. Real niggas who got their shit together don't got time crashing out over a woman. Dismissed. Most of these women never even dealt with that. Most women who got into abusive situations with a brother never been told to please leave my home. Because they don't deal with those type of dudes. Do you get it? The ones they deal with needs to live with them. The ones they deal with living in their mama's house. The ones they deal with are in positions where the woman knows she's better than them. She knows she's better than him. Most women who's ever been in domestic disputes never been in a situation where a man told them, you need to go. Because they'd rather a nigga punch them in the mouth because they don't got nothing else to resort to than be in position to tell them, you need to take your toxic, disrespectful, wild, masculine ass and remove yourself off my property.
A lot of black men without fathers have been over-coddled by their mothers. A lot of the black women who have no fathers have been masculinized by their mothers. And so the relationship or dynamic of the two is almost as if the black woman is the superior mother of the black man. And so she tries to attach herself as such. So the whole dynamic is off. It's almost like they search for it, you know, because that's what they're used to. That's what they're trained to attract themselves to, versus being able to attract themselves to a qualified, strong man that has the ability to lead and ain't gonna take her shit, you know what I mean? But we're gonna keep going.
Standard or supplemental payments. Your cash balance is $0. Your SNAP balance is $582.
It's lit. Put your sneakers on. It's lit. Put your shoes on.
EBT, EBT, EBT. Hey. EBT, EBT, EBT. Hey. EBT, EBT, ha, ha. These motherfuckers. Chicken it.
But he about to go use every dime right now. It's gonna be sad when all that shit get rolled back though. Them niggas gonna be hungry as a motherfucker.
Be real with you. I got a lot of people that's not black that help the shit out of me.
Same.
Because they really, people that really believe in it. And I ain't talking about business, I'm talking about in life. People that love you, love you. It's not always gonna be a color thing. And I know we fight so much to get us together, but at the end of the day, while you spend your time on this planet, you better love who love you, and you better figure out who love you and who got your back.
Tribalism does not work, and a lot of times the way we vote is because the Democratic Party pays millions, trillions, billions of dollars to push this message of tribalistic ideologies when it comes to relations, and it's always through identity politics.
Okay, so this is one thing that we need to stop doing in the black community. So I noticed that they taking away Section 8 and they trying to take away food stamps and they trying to take away a lot of government programs, and a lot of women feeling some type of way. And it's like, now y'all gonna see how hard it is to really make it out here with nobody. A lot of y'all be teaching y'all kids, oh, you get it out the mud. Oh, you don't need nobody. Oh, you don't need no man. Oh, you don't need no help. But a lot of y'all always had help from the government. And I don't really think it's right how y'all be having these kids and living off the government for years, and then y'all want to kick y'all kids out at 18 and tell them to find a way when you ain't never found a way. Like, y'all gonna really see with these programs being taken away, like how hard it is. Like, now you see what really be going on. Like, this stuff is crazy. Like, these chicks be living off of government assistance, trying to teach their kids that you don't need nobody, you don't need no man, you don't need no help, but they got all the help in the world. Like, this sound crazy. Like, we really about to see how this blow out. Like, this is crazy.
That's why one of the biggest arguments is that the black woman is gonna have to come back and negotiate with the black man, because once that safety net is gone and it's just you versus the economy, we gonna see what Kevin Samuel say. Winter is coming. Winter is here.
You know what I noticed? When we have conversations about catering to men and taking care of men, the women who usually have an issue with those conversations, they have a problem with it because they don't really be liking the men they be choosing. Because here's the thing about women. If we really like a man, we wouldn't mind taking care of him. We wouldn't mind making his life easier because we love him and we want to do that. Women who actually like the men that they're with, they take it as an honor to be able to help him, take care of him, to be his help meet. So that's why when the girlies be mad or have an issue when it comes to other women talking about how they cater to their man and how they take care of their man, they have an issue with it because they don't be liking the men that they be with. Those don't tend to be the girlies who date or get into relationships for love. So yeah, they see it as a burden. Taking care of a man and he's not doing anything for me in return, they can't even fathom doing something like that. But the girlies who truly love the man, who truly want to be with the man, they take it as an honor to be able to take care of him, whether it's emotional, financially, whatever. They are willing to help to make his life better. And they like to do it without even having anything in return. They don't expect anything in return because that's true love. That's real unconditional love. And a lot of women these days, they don't understand that.
Somebody told me that a great indicator that a woman actually likes you is if she spend her money on you. Like, that mean all the way. If she spend money on you, that means she really like your ass. Take that to the bank. We're gonna keep going.
Oh, you mean to tell me he can't get no peace at home? He can't get no ass at home. He can barely get a home-cooked meal at home. He can't get you to listen. He can't get no support. He can't get you to fix him a cocktail. He can't get you to fix him a glass of whiskey. He can't even get you to fix your little funky-ass attitude. And then you wonder why he want to be hanging out. You wonder why he take the long way home. You wondering why he don't want to be around you. You wondering why he don't want to take you nowhere. Look at you. Look at how you look. Look at how you act. And even if you cute on the outside, even if you fix yourself up on the outside, you probably be doing it for Instagram anyway. You ain't doing it for him, so what the fuck does he even care? But look at the way you act. Look at your attitude. Your insides is all torn up. It's all fucked up in there. So you can't give him no peace. You got internal chaos. What is he coming home to? And then you wonder why he want to leave. You wonder why he don't want to be right. You wonder why he take the scenic route home. That man ain't out cheating. He just don't want to be there with you because you so fucking dismantled and disgruntled. Like, you dismantled in the inside. You don't want to go to therapy. You think you right about everything. Everything's an argument. Every time he suggests something, you shoot it down. You're not feminine. You're not feminine. He feels like he's in the house with another man. When was the last time you got on your knees? When was the last time you put on something cute? When was the last time you actually pampered him and catered to him? When was the last time you really did something to bring out your femininity and the reason why he got with you in the first place?
It's interesting because Shahrazad Ali had like this similar message, and back in the day they crucified her ass. And now you starting to see that message go out a little bit more, where there's this wake up for black women. You know, it's time for them to come to the front of the congregation and get their admonishment, because change has to be made if we expect to continue to survive as a community.
I got the heart to say it. The black women have become and are becoming the most embarrassing women on the planet. I told you, everybody ain't no king and queen. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Chief Aroni. All bread and cheese and no bologna. I got what you need, I just don't got it on me. Welcome to Tighten Up Tuesday. Chief Aroni, what you want us to tighten up today? Well, young cat, young ladies ain't supposed to act like clowns. Purses, shoes, hair laying all around, tussling all over the ground, asses and titties out swinging around. People ain't even trying to stop it. The boys filming, standing around. Sugar done turned to shit now, and these girls, they don't got cooking and cleaning down. Much less combing their hair and washing their ass. They haven't been taught morals or class. How the parents keep leaving out that? All they've been taught is how to turn up and sell ass, fight and trap, scam and cap. Ain't nobody proud of that. Bring ladylike back. Take it from Chief Aroni, the one and only.
Man, salute to Chief Aroni, man. Spitting facts, you heard me? He trying to help, man. That's all.
I take my hat off to my son, mama. My son, mama. I know everybody over there was telling her, fuck that nigga over. Fuck that nigga over. My son's mama ain't never tried to fuck me over. Now my daughter, mama.
We've all heard them stories.
I need to stand on this bitch facing the street. This bitch ain't never done nothing but tried to run it on me. And then I watched her mama. Her mama was the same way. Who with you in the long run? Who fuck with you for real?
Man.
Do you even know who fuck with you for real? No, you don't most of the time because you ain't never had nobody who fuck with you for real. The closest thing to love you get in this world is your mama, but your mama ain't finna tell you about bitches because she been in the streets. Too embarrassed to tell you. Look out for bitches like me. Let me tell you what I did to your daddy. That ain't no shit they gonna tell you.
I take my hat off to my son, mama. My son, mama. I know everybody over there was telling her, fuck that nigga over. Fuck that nigga over. My son's mama ain't never tried to fuck me over. Now my daughter, mama,
We've all heard them stories.
I need to stand on this bitch face in the street.
Oh,
this bitch ain't never done nothing but tried to run it on me. And then I watched her mama. Her mama was the same way. Who with you in the long run? Who fuck with you for real?
Man.
Do you even know who fuck with you for real? No, you don't most of the time because you ain't never had nobody who fuck with you for real. The closest thing to love you get in this world is your mama, but your mama ain't finna tell you about bitches because she been in the streets. Too embarrassed to tell you. Look out for bitches like me. Let me tell you what I did to your daddy. That ain't no shit they gonna tell you.
He right. It's just feminine nature. Like they not gonna tell you what the real is because they can't take the embarrassment. They can't take the ego hit. They stick to that sister code. Your mama gonna stick to that sister code over everything. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Everybody shut the fuck up. Hey, shut the fuck up. Let me tell you something right now.
I need y'all to like the video, comment if you want, but turn your post notifications on so you know the next time I drop. And if you like this video, I need y'all to check out the one we just did where the black community is staying out of the whole deportation mess, the LA riots, all of that.